Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about something that controls your entire life, your mind. A strong mind can build a powerful life. A weak mind can destroy even the best opportunities. The difference between success and failure is not luck. It is not talent. It is your mindset. Because when your mind is strong, you don't give up in difficult times. You don't break under pressure. You don't get distracted by negativity. You stay focused. You stay disciplined. You stay in control. And when you control your mind, you start controlling your life. In this video, we are going to learn powerful rules that will help you build a strong mind and take control of your life. Because the truth is simple. If you don't control your mind will control you. So watch this video till the end, because this can change the way you think and the way you live. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control your thoughts before they control you. The first rule of a strong mind is this. Control your thoughts, because your thoughts create your life. Everything starts in your mind. The way you think becomes the way you feel. The way you feel becomes the way you act. And the way you act creates your results. So if your thoughts are weak, your life will feel difficult. If your thoughts are strong, your life will feel possible. Now understand this clearly. You cannot always control what happens around you, but you can control what happens inside you. And that is your real power. Now let's go deeper. Most people don't control their thoughts. They believe everything their mind tells them. If their mind says, I can't do this, they stop. This is too hard. They give up. I am not good enough. They lose confidence. They don't question it. They accept it. And this is where they lose control, because your mind is not always right. Sometimes it is negative. Sometimes it is fearful. Sometimes it is lazy. And if you follow every thought, you will never grow. Now here is the powerful shift. You must become aware of your thoughts. When a negative thought comes, don't accept it immediately. Pause and ask yourself, is this helping me or stopping me? This simple question creates control, because now you are not blindly following your mind. You are observing it. Now let's go even deeper. Strong people don't stop negative thoughts. They replace them. If the mind says, I can't do this, they say, I will learn how to do this. If the mind says, this is too hard, they say, this will make me stronger. This is how you train your mind. Now imagine this. Every time a negative thought comes, you replace it with a positive and powerful one. Slowly, your thinking changes. And when your thinking changes, your life changes. Now here is something very important. Your mind becomes what you feed it. If you feed it negativity, it becomes negative. If you feed it fear, it becomes fearful. But if you feed it growth, it becomes strong. So be careful. What you watch, what you listen to, what you think, all of it shapes your mind. Now let's talk about discipline. Controlling your thoughts is not easy. It requires practice. Every day, again and again. But the more you do it, the stronger you become. Now imagine this. Your mind is calm. Your thoughts are clear. Your focus is strong. No negativity can control you. No fear can stop you. At that point, you're in charge. And when you control your thoughts, you control your life. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. You don't have to believe every thought you think. So from today, observe your thoughts. Question them. Replace them. Because the moment you take control of your mind, you take control of your life. This is the first rule. Control your thoughts, or they will control you. Lesson 2. Stay calm under pressure. The second rule of a strong mind is this. Stay calm, no matter what, because pressure reveals your true strength. Anyone can stay calm when life is easy. Anyone can feel confident when everything is going well. But real strength shows when things go wrong, when problems come, when pressure increases, when everything feels out of control. That is where most people break. Now understand this clearly. Pressure is not your enemy. It is a test of your mindset, a test of your control, a test of your strength. And how you respond decides everything. Now let's go deeper. Most people react under pressure. They panic, they overthink, they lose focus, they make emotional decisions. And because of this, they create more problems. But strong people are different. They stay calm, even when things are not clear, even when situations are difficult, even when emotions are high, because they understand one powerful truth. A calm mind makes better decisions. Now imagine this. You are in a difficult situation. Everything feels stressful. Your mind is full of thoughts. In that moment, you pause, you take a deep breath. You don't react immediately. What happens? Your mind becomes clearer. Your thinking becomes better. And now, you can respond wisely. This is control. Now here is something very important. Calmness is not natural. It is trained. In the beginning, you may feel like reacting. You may feel angry. You may feel stressed. You may feel overwhelmed. But you must practice control. Again and again. Now let's go even deeper. Your breath is powerful. When you feel pressure, your breathing changes. It becomes fast. It becomes shallow. And this increases stress. But when you slow your breathing, your body relaxes. Your mind becomes calm. So next time you feel pressure, pause. Take a slow, deep breath. And give yourself time. This simple action can change everything. Now let's talk about mindset. Instead of thinking, this is too much, think, I can handle this. Instead of thinking, why is this happening? Think, what can I do next? This shift gives you control. Now here is something very powerful. Strong people don't avoid pressure. They grow in it. Because pressure builds strength. Just like muscles grow under tension, your mind grows under pressure. Now imagine this. No matter how difficult the situation is, you stay calm. No matter how much pressure you feel, you stay focused. No matter what happens, you don't lose control. At that point, nothing can break you. Because your strength is not outside. It is inside. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. A strong mind stays calm in chaos. So, from today, don't panic. Don't react immediately. Don't lose control under pressure. Pause. Breathe. Think. Because the calmer you are, the stronger you become. And when you stay calm under pressure, you start controlling your life. This is the second rule. Stay calm, and you stay in power. Lesson 3. Ignore what you can't control. The third rule of a strong mind is this. Stop wasting your energy on things you cannot control. Most people are tired, not because they work too hard, but because they think too much about things they cannot change. They worry about what others think, what people say, what might happen in the future, what already happened in the past. And because of this, their mind becomes heavy. Now understand this clearly. You cannot control everything. You cannot control people's opinions. You cannot control every situation. You cannot control the past, but you can control your actions, your mindset, your response. And that is where your power is. Now let's go deeper. Imagine this. Someone criticizes you. You start thinking about it again and again. You feel bad. You lose focus. But ask yourself, can you control their opinion? No. So why give it your energy? Now imagine another situation. Something goes wrong. You keep thinking, why did this happen? What if I did something different? But the past cannot be changed. So why stay stuck in it? This is where most people lose their strength. They focus on what they cannot control and ignore what they can. Now here is the powerful shift. Focus only on what is in your control, your effort, your decisions, your discipline, your mindset, everything else. Let it go. Now let's go even deeper. Worrying does not solve problems. It only drains your energy. It makes your mind weak. It makes your thinking unclear. It stops you from taking action. But when you focus on control, your mind becomes calm. Your actions become clear. Your progress becomes steady. Now imagine this. Something goes wrong. Instead of overthinking, you ask, what can I do now? You take action. You move forward. No stress, no wasted energy, just focus. This is strength. Now here's something very important. Ignoring does not mean you don't care. It means you are smart enough to choose where your energy goes. You care about what matters. You ignore what doesn't. And this protects your mind. Now let's talk about freedom. The moment you stop trying to control everything, you feel lighter. No overthinking, no unnecessary stress, no emotional pressure, just clarity. And when your mind is clear, you become powerful. Now imagine this. People talk, but you don't react. Situations change, but you stay stable. Problems come, but you focus on solutions. At that point, nothing can disturb you, because you are not wasting energy on things you cannot control. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. Focus on what you can control, and let go of what you can't. So, from today, stop overthinking. Stop worrying about everything. Stop trying to control the uncontrollable. Put your energy where it matters, because the more focused you are, the stronger your mind becomes. And when your mind is strong, you start controlling your life. This is the third rule. Ignore what you can't control and protect your power. Lesson 4. Build discipline, not motivation. The fourth rule of a strong mind is this. Stop depending on motivation and build discipline. Most people wait. They wait to feel motivated. They wait for the right mood. They wait for energy. They say, I'll start when I feel ready. I'll work when I feel motivated. I'll change when I feel inspired. But here is the truth. Motivation is temporary. It comes and it goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel lazy. And if your actions depend on motivation, your progress will be inconsistent. Now understand this clearly. Motivation can start your journey, but discipline is what keeps you going. Now let's go deeper. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It means showing up every day. It means staying consistent, even when it's hard. It means working, even when there is no motivation. And this is what builds a strong mind. Now imagine this. You wake up and you don't feel like working. Your mind says, take rest. Do it later. Skip today. But instead of listening, you take action. You start anyway. What happens? You build discipline. You prove to yourself, I am in control, not my feelings. And this is power. Now here is something very important. Your feelings will always change, but your goals should not. If you only work when you feel good, you will never achieve something great. Because success requires consistency. Now let's go even deeper. Discipline builds identity. Every time you take action, even when it's difficult, you become stronger. You become more focused. You become more reliable. You become more confident. And slowly, your identity changes. You are no longer someone who delays. You are someone who takes action. Now let's talk about habits. Discipline creates habits, and habits make life easier. In the beginning, you force yourself. But over time, it becomes automatic. You don't think, should I do this? You just do it. And this is where your life changes fast. Now here is a powerful shift. Stop asking, do I feel like doing this? Start asking, does this help me grow? Because your growth is more important than your mood. Now imagine this. Every day, you take action. Every day, you stay consistent. Every day, you follow your routine. Slowly, your results improve. Your confidence grows. Your life moves forward. And you become unstoppable. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. You will not always feel motivated. That's why you must learn to be disciplined. So from today, stop waiting for motivation. Stop depending on your mood. Stop delaying your work. Take action, no matter what. Because discipline is the foundation of a strong mind. And when your mind is disciplined, you start controlling your life. This is the fourth rule. Build discipline, and you build power. Lesson 5. Train your mind to handle pain. The fifth rule of a strong mind is this. Learn to handle pain. Because pain is not optional. In life, you will face it. Failure will come. Rejection will come. Loss will come. Difficult situations will come. You cannot avoid it, but you can control how you respond to it. Now understand this clearly. Weak minds run away from pain. Strong minds grow through pain. Most people try to escape. When things get hard, they quit. When they feel uncomfortable, they stop. When they face failure, they give up. Because they don't want to feel pain. But here's the truth. Avoiding pain makes you weaker. Facing pain makes you stronger. Now let's go deeper. Pain is not just physical. It is mental and emotional. The pain of failure. The pain of rejection. The pain of not being understood. The pain of working hard and not seeing results. This pain tests your mindset. And this is where most people break. But strong people think differently. They don't see pain as punishment. They see it as training. Now imagine this. You fail at something. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, you say, this is a lesson. You learn, you improve, you try again. What happens? You grow. Now imagine another situation. You feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's hard work. Maybe it's discipline. Maybe it's stepping out of your comfort zone. Instead of avoiding it, you face it. You stay in the discomfort. What happens? You become stronger. Because growth always happens outside comfort. Now here is something very important. Pain builds resilience. The more you face it, the stronger your mind becomes. Slowly, things that once felt difficult become easy. Things that once scared you no longer affect you. And this is power. Now let's go even deeper. Your mindset decides your experience. If you see pain as something negative, you will suffer. If you see pain as something useful, you will grow. So change your perspective. Pain is not your enemy. It is your teacher. Now imagine this. No matter what happens, you don't run. No matter how hard it gets, you don't quit. No matter how painful it feels, you keep moving forward. At that point, nothing can stop you because you are no longer afraid of pain. And when you are not afraid of pain, you become unstoppable. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. Pain is temporary, but the strength you gain from it is permanent. So from today, don't run from discomfort. Don't avoid challenges. Don't fear failure. Face it. Grow through it. Become stronger because of it. Because the more pain you can handle, the stronger your mind becomes. And when your mind becomes strong, you start controlling your life. This is the 5th rule. Train your mind to handle pain, and nothing can break you. Lesson 6. Eliminate distractions and protect your focus. The 6th rule of a strong mind is this: protect your focus at all costs. Because in today's world, distraction is everywhere. Your phone, social media, notifications, people, unnecessary conversations. Everything is trying to take your attention. And the more distracted you are, the weaker your mind becomes. Now understand this clearly. Where your attention goes, your life goes. If your attention is scattered, your life becomes scattered. If your attention is focused, your life becomes powerful. Now let's go deeper. Most people don't realize how much time they waste. They check their phone again and again. They scroll without purpose. They watch things that don't help them grow. And slowly, hours are lost, days are lost, opportunities are lost, but they don't notice it. Because distraction feels easy, it feels comfortable, but it is dangerous. Now imagine this. You sit down to do something important. Within minutes, you check your phone, you open something else, you lose focus, and suddenly, your work is delayed. This is how distraction controls you. Now here's the powerful shift. You must take control of your attention. Not everything deserves your focus. Not everything deserves your time. You must choose. Now let's go even deeper. Focus is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. Start with small steps. Remove unnecessary distractions. Keep your environment clean. Work in silence. Give full attention to one task at a time. No multitasking. Because multitasking weakens your mind. Now here is something very important. Your brain needs time to go deep. When you constantly switch between things, you never reach deep focus. And without deep focus, you cannot do meaningful work. Now imagine this. You sit for 1 hour and give full focus to one task. No phone, no interruptions, no distractions. What happens? Your work improves, your speed increases, your confidence grows, because you are fully present. Now let's talk about discipline again. Protecting focus requires discipline. You must say no to distractions. You must avoid easy entertainment. You must control your habits. And this is not easy. But this is what makes you strong. Now here is a powerful mindset. Distraction is a choice. Every time you get distracted, you are choosing it. So choose differently. Choose focus. Choose growth. Choose your future. Now imagine this. Your mind is clear. Your focus is sharp. Your attention is strong. Nothing can pull you away from your goals. At that point, you become powerful. Because a focused mind is a strong mind. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. Your future is created by what you focus on today. So from today, reduce distractions, control your attention, protect your focus. Because the more focused you are, the stronger your mind becomes. And when your mind is strong, you start controlling your life. This is the sixth rule. Protect your focus, and you protect your power. Lesson 7. Take full responsibility for your life. The final rule of a strong mind is this. Take complete responsibility for your life. Because the moment you take responsibility, you take control. And the moment you avoid responsibility, you lose control. Most people blame. They blame situations. They blame people. They blame their past. They say, "It's not my fault. I didn't get the right opportunity. People didn't help me." And because of this, they stay stuck. Now understand this clearly. Blame keeps you weak. Responsibility makes you powerful. Because when you blame, you give your power away. You are saying, "My life is controlled by something outside me." But when you take responsibility, you take your power back. You say, "No matter what happens, I am in control of my actions." Now let's go deeper. Taking responsibility does not mean everything is your fault. It means everything is your responsibility to handle. Maybe the situation is not your fault, but your response is your responsibility. Maybe someone treated you badly, but how you move forward is your responsibility. Maybe life is difficult, but what you do next is your responsibility. And this mindset changes everything. Now imagine this. Something goes wrong. Instead of blaming, you ask, "What can I do now?" You take action. You learn. You improve. What happens? You grow. Because you are focused on solutions, not problems. Now let's go even deeper. Responsibility builds strength. Every time you take ownership, you become stronger. You become more confident. You become more independent. You become more capable. Because you are not waiting for someone to fix your life. You are fixing it yourself. Now here's something very important. No one is coming to save you. No one will build your life for you. No one will do the work for you. This may sound hard, but it is powerful. Because it means your life is in your hands. Now imagine this. You stop blaming. You stop complaining. You stop waiting. You start acting. Every day, you take responsibility. Every day, you move forward. Slowly, your life changes because you are in control. Now here's a powerful mindset. Strong people don't wait for perfect conditions. They create results, even in imperfect situations, because they understand action creates change. Now imagine this. No matter what happens, you take responsibility. No matter how difficult life becomes, you take action. No matter what others do, you stay focused on your path. At that point, nothing can stop you. Because you are not dependent on anything outside. You are in control. Now let me give you a powerful line to remember. The moment you take responsibility for your life, you take back your power. So from today, stop blaming, stop complaining, stop waiting, take action. Because your life is your responsibility. And when you take full responsibility, you build a strong mind. And when your mind is strong, you rule your life. This is the final rule. Take responsibility and take control of your life. So this is how you build a strong mind and rule your life. Control your thoughts. Stay calm under pressure. Ignore what you can't control. Build discipline, not motivation. Train your mind to handle pain. Protect your focus. And take full responsibility for your life. Because the truth is simple. Life will not get easier. Challenges will not stop. People will not always understand you. But when your mind is strong, none of that can break you. If you learned something valuable from this video, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell, because we bring you powerful lessons that can change your mindset and your life. And always remember, a strong mind doesn't control others. It controls itself. And the person who controls their mind controls their life. I will see you in the next video.